Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am excited today. I have some new things that came in the mail. Mostly I wanted to try the Wet n Wild foundation and that finally came today, so I wanted to give that a try. And I also got a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush. So I wanted to put those to the test from a fellow YouTuber that I saw using these products. So I thought, why not do a whole face of makeup and see how it turns out. So I have already done my eyebrows today. With my eyebrows, I did use the Covergirl soft brown ultra-fine brow pencil. So let's get started. So today I am going to prime with the Smashbox Photo Finish. So here we go. So this is also for blemish control. So I have some blemishes I would love to control. So I'm going to go right in there. With this primer. Okay. So next I'm going to step in with one of my new foundations. I did order 3 different shades just because we can't get this Wet n Wild product in my city, at least in Lethbridge, Alberta, maybe in Canada somewhere, but not here. So I did order 3 of them. The one that I'm going to be using today is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation Dewy, and it's in the color Rose Ivory. So let's apply this. So its doe foot is just kind of like a spatula. It's quite interesting. One thing that comes to mind for me with that is just when it starts to get a little bit low, if it's going to be hard to get the product out of the container because of the doe foot and how it doesn't like absorb in anything. So now I'm going to take my already dampened sponge and I'm going to work this into my face. So all 3 colors that I did get were an ivory, so they are all quite light. That was my cat, Milo. He likes to be a part of whatever it is I may be doing at the time. So it might be a little too light for my skin here. I look like a ghost. Oh goodness. I definitely probably should have went a few shades darker. But it is covering up some of my blemishes. So this foundation is buildable coverage. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit more, but this time I'm going to try some of the soft ivory instead. It looks like it's a little bit darker, just to try to lighten up my color just a little. And also cover up some of the blemishes that are still showing through. I'm not really sure I'm liking this foundation very much. I feel like it's spotty. Like, I don't know if you can see this right here, but I don't know. what's going on there as to why it's not covering up that one area. But I am just gonna proceed. You can see my face is quite lighter than my natural skin, but I'm gonna continue with the video to see if I can make it workable. So next, I'm gonna go in with something I received from one of my BoxyCharm boxes, and it is the Item Air Hug Concealer. So this is in the shade 5 Light Warm. This is gonna be a lot darker. It's kind of the opposite of what you typically do. We usually go in with darker foundation and lighter concealer to brighten up your eyes. But not today. So now again, I have another sponge that I'm going to be using. It's one of my e.l.f. sponges. And I'm just going to pat that in under my eyes. Now my concealer is the color I feel like my face should have been. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a bit more of the concealer around my face. To bring the color over the whole face. Cover up some imperfections all as well at the same time. I feel like that is bringing my face closer to the color it should be. So that's good. Okay. Up next, I am going to go in with a loose powder. The loose powder that I'm going to use today is the CoverGirl Trublend Minerals Banana Powder. And I'm going to use that as an all-over setting powder. Some up into the lid here. Get it on my brush. And then work it in. So the bronzer that I was going to use today, I'm still going to try today. I was very excited about. It's a Wet n Wild product. It is Reserve Your Cabana, but it came in the mail today, and if you can see, the whole thing is powder now. If you can see, the whole pan is broke. As I'm applying this bronzer, I don't feel like it's giving me any color. We are not doing very well today with these products. So I am going to step in with a different product. It's the Glambronze LaTerra L'Oreal Paris bronzer, just to give my face a little bit of color. Okay guys, here's hoping the next product is better. I am going to go in with the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Blush Lighter. It looks super pretty. So I'm going to use the blush and the highlighter on this to add some color. So first things first, let's get the blush. See the colors? Pretty. All right. There's finally a pop of color. Kind of gives you a nice rosy color. And next we're gonna go in on the other side of the palette with the highlighter. And that gives a really nice glow. I feel like the blush also kind of highlights the face as well. There's that glow on the cheeks, and of course, add it to the nose. We are glowing, people. Next, we are going to go in with some eyeshadow. I just got two different palettes in Docolor. So these are the two palettes here. One is called Mind and one is called Soul. And one is an orange palette and one is a yellow palette. So it really reminded me of the ColourPop palettes. And I really have been looking for a yellow eyeshadow palette for the longest time. And there was one in ColourPop, but it's been out of stock. So this is very close to kind of what ColourPop does with their palettes. This is the yellow palette that I got. Soul is the orange palette that I got. So I think I'm gonna jump into the yellow palette, the Mind palette. The first color I'm going to go in with is this darker yellow, kind of like a mustard yellow. And I'm just gonna go in with that on the crease. Okay. Now that that's in our crease, I don't know if it was just hard to find a yellow palette because not a lot of people use a yellow palette. But this past summer, I did really enjoy playing around with yellows and oranges. So I thought, why not give it a try? So the second color I'm gonna fill my lid in with is this top yellow. Another darker yellow, but still lighter than the one in our crease. So I'm just gonna pack that on here. Then I wanted to go in with the yellow here that has a little bit of shimmer in it, and I wanted to put that kind of in the corner. Woo! Hello, y'all. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that darker color again with a thinner brush, and I'm just gonna kind of define it more and then bring it under my eye as well. So I'm just gonna So although things haven't really been going my way for the makeup that I planned today or hoped it would work out like, I'm hoping that the end product will still be nice. Go in now with the brush and blend this in a little bit. Because when you get close, that one is pretty drastic. Not that we don't like a good bang of color. Those are some yellow eyes. Next, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. For mascara today, I'm going to be using the Milani Highly Rated Mascara in the color 111. That's the product. I don't know about you guys, but I always get the back of my lashes and just slightly curl the brush up. And I feel like it adds more product for sure. So that is after one coat of mascara. I am gonna go in with a second coat. I like my lashes to usually be pretty big and dark. So definitely probably not the best mascara I've used. My favorite mascara is by Benefit, and it's the Big Gal Bang. But this is buildable, and I can still get a pretty good lash from it, I feel like. So it is something I could use. You just have to put a little bit more effort into building it, and getting the lashes how you want them to look, rather than some mascaras where you get that look almost immediately. So for my bottom lashes, I am going to go in with a different mascara and a different color. Go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in the color Black Brown. So basically, I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it on my under eyes. What I've heard is that having a lighter color on your under eyes is supposed to help make your eyes look bigger. So, thought we'd give it a try. Go in with my lip. I am just going to do a lip gloss. I'm not a huge lipstick type kind of person, but I do enjoy a good gloss, so I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and this is in the color Silk. There we go. And last but not least, I'm going to do a setting spray. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow Mist. So this is it here. It is a super light mist. Nice. Can I get that to dry? Okay, you guys, so that's my look for today. I feel like the look looks pretty good, especially for the problems that I was having with the foundation, the color matching. I did not love the bronzer either, but I feel like the look pulled together okay. I feel like it turned out pretty good for working with what we had. So guys, thanks for checking in with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys back here soon with my next video. Have a good night.